Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill with Sports Choice Plus, bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Detroit Lions. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at this matchup here, this is two dangerous teams. When you're looking at the Chiefs, the way that they beat the Lions, they just had more firepower. They were on sync, in tune more than they were in Detroit. Early on in that game, I thought Detroit was going to have the advantage because of running the football. But, Detroit got slowed down a little bit by a championship team. Tampa, on the other hand, Tampa and Baker are cooking. They are cooking on all cylinders. And you think about this, Tampa doesn't have their top two wide receivers, and they're still cooking. They don't have their best running back, and they're still cooking. Baker Mayfield is not caring what's going on, and he has this team winning game after game and only one loss on the season. And that's to a pretty good Philadelphia Eagles team. So when you're looking at all the chips where they lie, they were able to beat a 49ers team that was injury riddled, but at the same time, they didn't let up. They didn't stop. They didn't let that be an excuse. They went ahead and put pedal to the metal. And this one here, they're going to have to do similar things. Detroit can get as we saw against Kansas City, Detroit can get the offense going in a single drive. When you see Jamison Williams, when you see Knuckles, Sonic, when you see Amon St. Brown, Laporta, everybody touched the ball at some point in time, and it was infectious. It's almost like the drive just kept going because everybody kept touching the football. So with that being said, the offense of the Lions is a better offense than what Baker Mayfield has. But right now, the chemistry of the Bucs offense is better than the chemistry on the Lions, if that makes sense. You got better players over here with the Lions. You've got better stat lines. But over here, you have the better chemistry that's brewing right now without Mike Evans, without Godwin. They are still firing. Without Bucky Irvin, they're still firing. So that lets me know that this team is led by Baker Mayfield. The defense does make key stops when they need to. We saw against the 49ers when they needed key stops, they were able to slow down Christian McCaffrey and company. They were able to outplay Kyle Shanahan's offense. So that lets me know that this team does have a little bit to give. They're bending and don't breaking on defense, so that lets me know that they can still keep up with the Detroit Lions. And then this one here, they're going to be in Detroit, but I think Baker Mayfield and company are coming with their work pail, and they're coming to pull the upset. I'm picking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to upset the Lions in Detroit on Sunday Night Football. On Monday Night Football. So I feel like, when everything is even, everything is laid out. Yes, the Lions have the advantage on paper. Yes, it just looks like it's going to be more offense on one side. But when you you have to play those pads, when you have to put on a uniform and you have to actually go out and play, Baker Mayfield is playing like a dog. There was that one play where he spun out from two people sacking him, and then all of a sudden he's pump faking. That's what Baker is showing you, backyard football. I don't care what it takes. I don't care how we're going to do it. We're going to get the first down. We're going to score. So I think Tampa right now is hot. They're playing team football. They're not making a lot of turnovers, and they're doing it the right way. They're playing team-first football. So it doesn't matter who catches the football. It doesn't matter who runs the football. It doesn't matter if Baker runs it in for himself. They are playing team-first football, and I think right now they're going to catch Lions because the Lions are undisciplined. Look at what happened after the game and with Branch, when he went after Juju Smith-Schuster. Like, that lack of discipline is going to catch you in the game sometimes. You can only bypass so many different times when you're undisciplined, and it's going to show its head in the game when you least expect it. So with the injuries that they have on defense, I don't think they're going to be slow down Baker, and I think that's going to be the lead to one of their demises. So I'm picking Tampa to beat the Lions in next week Monday Night Football game, one of the two ones that we have next week, and I'll see you on the next episode.